Hello beautiful people and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Thank you for your love and support. I really do appreciate. If today is the first day you are coming across this channel, this is AGATHA Progress channel here on YouTube, and I come across your way every blessed day. In this channel, as you can see, we react to all videos, and this channel as well, all opinion is highly needed. So the video you're about to watch, I don't know how you felt about it, but I do hope you pick success from it. Now let us watch the video and I will be watching with you. Here is the video, watch it and I will be right back.
Whether this young man should take the oath or not, what I'm concerned is if he was given a responsibility, let him carry out his duty diligently. Because I know that Nnamdi Kanu once told Simon Ekpa that do not allow the devil to take over you. So if Simon Ekpa should ever allow himself to be overtaken by the devil, we shall deal with it. But if he's doing the job that he was designated to do by appointment from our supreme leader, I suppose every amount of cooperation should be given to him, because the main focus of our struggle is the release of Nnamdi Kanu from detention and the actualization of the Biafran dream. If we leave it and begin to contend with other things that have to do with personalities or pride or position or recognition, those things are ephemerals. They don't make sense. But that's beside the point. That's not what I want to talk tonight. What I want to talk about is there are people who, from what we are understanding now, are deliberately opposed to Nnamdi Kanu, even though they seem to be in the leadership position with him. Get my point straight. When Nnamdi Kanu appoints people to handle offices, he must have done a little background check on them and must have proven their integrity and their capacity to deliver. And one of such persons is Dr. Nelly of Ekpa. Now, this woman was appointed the Auditor General of IPOB worldwide. She's like the IRS of IPOB. The only thing is that she does not give you tax that you have to pay. But in terms of knowing how much money comes into IPOB and how much money goes out, without touching the money, but getting all the information from the right sources, she is doing her job. And in doing her job, some people are becoming uncomfortable. They are saying you have to follow the due process of dues. But this woman is raising up issues that are very, very important. Why don't you ask DOS leadership, put on an investigation to find out if what this woman is saying is true? When you say, no, keep quiet, don't talk, and let there be peace so that we can unitedly fight a common battle. Listen to me. A unity that has no integrity, that does not have accountability, a unity that is not transparent, a unity that is not committed to the cause in carrying out the activity, it's nonsense. It's nonsensical. So Dr. Nelly has raised up, she talks like the way Nnamdi Kanu talks. Nnamdi Kanu is somebody who is very vocal and argues his point, and is not afraid of anybody. If you ask him questions, he would like to answer. And in answering, he can, if he has answered you very well and proved that your questions were irrelevant, he will berate your intelligence so that you know that your questions were not properly, presented, or the intention of your questions are wrong. Now, Nelly has raised up issues. I'm not against anybody. Look, I'm not interested in IPOB politics. My business is to preach the gospel. But something is happening in my land. They're killing people. So I'm concerned. Yes, I'm concerned, because if they rape a girl who is 18 years old, who is a virgin, you have destroyed her life. If you get a girl of 26 years who is trying to survive in life, she's working hard to make it, you go and rape her and abuse her the whole night as a headsman. When she comes out, it's a trauma she faces all her life. She loses. I don't know whether I heard of one, this girl who worked in NTA in those days. What's her name? Is it Tokumbo Ajayi? Somebody was telling me the other day that, do I know that somehow she suffered that thing, that kind of rape, but she died in America. I don't know how true that it is, but that is the trauma a woman faces when she's raped. And Nnamdi Kanu is so decisive in his action. When something happens, he gets the information, he asks questions and takes decision, and it's corrected. The people move on. So we need somebody that has that mindset. That's why I told you some time ago, I said, don't just enjoy Nnamdi Kanu's teaching. Try to understand the spirit behind his teaching. The man has a kind of unction for the Biafran people, for the truth to stand, for the right things to be done. And he does not like to undergo these long protocols of who am I, my bigness or my education. There was a young man where they were having a program, and the young man came from, I think, Edo State, and wanted to ask a question. He ended up abusing Nnamdi Kanu in the whole congregation. He was quiet, and the man finished talking. Then he began to answer him and showed how foolish the young man was in his reasoning. That's fine. That's what we want. It's not somebody who sits at the top. You want to talk, they tell you shut up. They curse you on phone, on Facebook. They condemn you. Most of these people who condemn people on Facebook, when you tell the truth, go and check their Facebook account. It's not their real name. I've started deleting them one by one. Once I go, it's not your picture there, I'll delete it. It's not your real name. You answer certain names like Don K. I'm deleting your name. So Nelly has come up with so many allegations, weighty ones. He was not talking, she was not talking by the side. She came out openly and said, there's a woman called Nyanya. There's the other woman. And she said, Edoziem, look and look and look. I listened to that program where Edoziem told them that they are going to make investigations. If they find out, they are going to deal with the people responsible. They asked Edoziem also, did Nyanya ever say over her dead body, will she release the fund, transfer the fund into ESN account that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told her? She said over her dead body. Edoziem said he had it and promised he was going to deal with the issue. And now we are understanding that the same lady is still in control of resources. That is why people are suffering there. Those ESN workers, soldiers, their lives are in danger. They need food. Now we are hearing from Dr. Nelly that a man called Chinas Anwuru is planning to close down the Umeri account, which Nnamdi Kanu set up before he was abducted. Now, if he is threatening to pull down or close that account, how will people send money in support of ESN? So you see, those in leadership are by their attitude frustrating the whole thing. Maybe there are things which I don't know. You people should not stay there and be abusing people. Come out like I have come out and begin to give your analysis. Don't stay there and say, this stupid man, or if you do that, I block you. The point is, I'm not a politician, and I'm not your mate. I am talking based on what I know. Posterity will judge me. When Nnamdi Kanu comes out tomorrow, he's going to listen to my videos, and he will know where I stand, because he can discern and know whether this man is true or fake. My name is Emeka Livingstone. That's me. You've seen me, so I don't hide myself. The point is, Nelly Ofebo has made comments. She said that this lady is withholding money in ESN account. She has refused to pay it into the into the area account. And when she was asked to pay, she said she has paid it. Nelly said she went to make reference and only realized that the money has not been paid. Why can't you, those boys who are fond of abusing people, who are saying you were not there when we formed IPOB, you were not there when we started, and Kewan, they should, you people should call and ask, why not go and find out? Is it true? Is this person still holding the money? Releasing the money, ESN is the money. If what is happening against our people is not paining you, and you are claiming you are IPOB member from 1945 till date, you don't have any credibility more than the Nigerian government, because they are the ones, if they kill people, they don't care. People are being killed. There's money to run Biafra project, ESN successfully. Resources are needed, and people made contributions. They brought their money to see to it that these things take place, and somebody is there sitting on it. Okay, let her come out openly. The best way to handle this problem is bring Dr. Nelly Ofebo. She's a human being. Bring Chinas Anwuru on a live discussion, or what's her name? Nyanya. bring Dr. Nelly and Nelly, let them sit on a platform. Let there be a moderator. They begin to ask questions, begin to explain. We will listen, and we know who is saying the truth and who is lying. That's number one. Number two, you could set up an independent investigative body to find out if, let's assume that all Nelly has said so far are merely allegations. They are not founded, okay? But it's weighty, and it borders on the integrity of Nelly and the other woman that is being accused. What is needed is to bring them live and begin to ask questions. Let them listen to let Biafrans listen to them. And let's know who is telling lies or who is telling the truth, who is playing games here. But you stay at the background and you talk trash. You say, this man, you are an idiot. Some call Dr. Nelly Ofebu whore or prostitute. When you abuse a woman who is standing for the truth for your own future generation, it is your mother you're abusing, it's your sister, it's your wife. You wouldn't even get married. People like you don't get married because you don't abuse a woman. If you have a wife at home and you respect her, you cannot go outside and abuse another woman. You don't do it. Even if the woman is misbehaving, you call her to order by using the right languages that will make the woman come to her senses. You don't go and begin to call a woman a whore. It means you're not well trained. And most of these boys who talk this trash on Facebook, who write this nonsense without their names, are those people who were either born in the north. Their mothers went there and they got pregnant by northerners. They came down to the eastern. They're talking trash. A true Igbo son will want to find out the truth. Guinea mere. Onya rego. Nene has been accused of stealing money or keeping money meant for ESN. She doesn't want to bring it out. Ngwa, DOS. What Dr. Nelly Ofebu. Ngwa kai kwoye. Kande marry no. You have failed. You didn't do it. And the reason why this thing has escalated to this level is because DOS did not handle these things effectively. And when we talk about DOS, it's not the office. We're talking about certain elements in DOS. DOS is a permanent office set up until Biafra is actualized. If it will continue, fine. It is an institution. It is a very respected office. It is those who are serving in the office, not all of them, some, who are not doing the right thing. And because they couldn't handle these things effectively, it has degenerated and deteriorated to the extent that members of the DOS are now being accused of having a hand of the killing of Biafrans in a Bonny state. It's unimaginable. I cannot sit down and watch it happen without talking. I'm 61 years plus. So I'm not afraid. I mean, I got some of you said your father is not older than me and I'm older than your mothers. So when you come out and start talking that trash, if I see you, I'll block you on Facebook. If I see you talk against Dr. Nelly Ofebu, I block you. I don't have anything with her. She's my very good friend because of the truth she speaks. I've not seen her face to face, one-on-one. But if you speak against her without making inquiries, without making due investigations to find out, I block you. Even if you are not my friend on Facebook, I block you ahead of time because you are reasoning from your anus. There's this woman called Chinwe. I think Achonwe or something. That hosts this program, Heritage Ministries International. These women are doing their best to coordinate things where men have failed. I am a man. If I fail in my duty to take care of my family, my wife, she will take care of that responsibility. And if she does it, she pays the house rent here, feed the children, then I've taken the background. So what do? I have to work hard to maintain my status. Not just that I'm a man, that I have muscle, that I can sleep with a woman. No, I'm a man because I take care of my wife and my children. It is my responsibility to make sure that my children go to school, my wife feels very well, and she's protected. So that whenever she's working, she's only coming to help me. I don't have to depend on her. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when I fail in my responsibility, the woman takes up the gauntlet to start feeding the family. That is what Umuada Biafra are doing now. And you are there abusing and insulting them. Honorable Azuka is an honorable person in America here. You are there talking trash. You can never rise to a level at the way you are behaving. For American government to give you such a recommendation to be an honorable, it means that they have checked you in and out. You want it. And when you listen to them talk on TV, they don't talk trash. They talk sense. They're looking for ways to find solutions to this problem. Now, I want to make an analysis. The analysis I'm going to make is not intended to denigrate the DOS, but I want to look at it from the biblical standpoint. Now, David had 30 men who were commanders in the army in Israel, 30 of them. But among those 30, he had an extra 3 that none of the 30s could attain. Now, those 30s could be seen as DOS of Nnamdi Kanu's government. But there is a 3 that are above that 30. None of those 30 could attain. There is one they call Madame, oh God, help me, this woman's name. There were 3 of them. Can somebody put it there? Her name. Then the other man is called the wise man. The wise man or something. There are 2 women that were giving that responsibility. Nnamdi Kanu said, if you want to get to me, if I'm not around, listen to this woman. And there was a time when we had this problem, she played her role. Why did he give it to them? He's working with men. Yeah, Bridget. Thank you. God bless you, Milton and Kochiki Emmanuel. Her name is, one of them's name is Bridget. And there's another one, and the other one they call Wise Man. Oyibo, thank you, Madam Oyibo. We have Madam Bridget, Madam Oyibo, and the other one they call Wise Man. Now, these were the 3 above the 30 generals that David had, that none of the 30 generals could attend to the office. They were great men. And Nnamdi Kanu, in his wisdom, has looked into the structure of IPOB and those that followed him and said, fine, we are going to run this department. We have a Doziem to be the head, HOD of DOS, and others that follow him. Fine. We have the DOS family, a Doziem head seat. But besides the DOS family or authority, we have 3 persons. If you look for me and you don't see, get to them. Look, that guy is not stupid. He's a wise guy. He's a smart guy. You guys, you are just listening to him. You're not following him truthfully. That is why things are being delayed. We're not doing the right thing. This same man looked among all the people and said, Simon Ekpa, you should listen to him. Give him authority.
Yeah, this is so beautiful. This is what we've been shouting. This is what we'll be saying. That is high time the DOS and Simon Ekpa come together. They should understand that Nnamdi Kanu that said they should give Simon Ekpa the go-ahead to do this. He knows exactly what he is doing. Yes, he knows exactly what he's doing, and he understands who Simon Ekpa is and what he can do. So let's let this issue, let it rest, and let them do the needful. All right, my wonderful family, thank you very much for moving with me. I really appreciate. If today is the first time you're coming across this channel, I still remain AGATHA Progress here on YouTube, and I bring it to you back to back. Please do it to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends and family. For now, I said bye.